welcome back. It's one of those foods you smell and you just have to eat it. And if you're watching a movie at the theater, you're willing to miss the first few minutes to stand in line and get it. I'm talking about popcorn. It's all thanks to Charles Cretors, who invented the popcorn machine in 1885. Fast forward 126 years later, popcorn has evolved. Here to explain, please welcome Charles Cretors' great, did I get enough greats in there?
3.
Okay, great-granddaughter, Claire Cretors. Hello.
Hi, thank you.
What a great story to have in your family.
Yeah, it's a great story. So my great-great-great-grandfather, actually, he was a candy store owner, and he wanted to sell roasted peanuts out of his store. So he bought a peanut roaster, and it was terrible. It didn't work very well. So he was an engineer, and he kind of refabricated it, and in the process, invented the popcorn machine.
Huh, so just all of a sudden found out that that one popped the corn. Now, you could pop corn before, like over a stove or whatever.
Sure, I mean, the native Indians, you know, were popping corn,
right.
But this was the process of popping it in its own oil, but using steam power, which was the same technology that this peanut roaster was using.
Yeah, so, and then there's a picture right there, putting on a horse-drawn carriage.
Right.
Now it can go places, which is why you see those old pictures of, like, a lot of the county fairs and things. Yep. You would see the popcorn there and the peanut roast there, and then moved into movie theaters. Now, how did that...
Right. Well, prior to that, so he really pioneered this idea of concession. I mean, it never existed. So people were renting these machines, and they were sitting on the street corners selling popcorn. And then movie theaters really picked up. You know, cinema got exciting, films got exciting, and these popcorn machines then moved into the theater
in
houses.
many cases, it's that popcorn that helped the movie theaters make their money.
Yep.
All right, so the company today has evolved, and what's neat about this story is that it's stayed in the family. Oftentimes, it'll drop off of a generation and it gets sold to somebody else, but it's been stayed in the family, and it's all in the family.
It is all in the family. It's definitely all in the family, and our company now is my mother and I run the business. My husband is involved in the company. My sister, my brother-in-law. So it's truly a family affair.
Yeah, and it keeps growing because things become different. Your mother came up with kind of that idea of the tins.
Right. So the Popcorn Factory, which is a popular mail order catalog, she had this idea to market popcorn in decorative tins. At the time, they were sold in very plain, sort of ordinary tins, and the idea, she saw this great opportunity to put some beautiful pictures on it and market it that way, and that catapulted that category.
Yeah, which is smart because you keep those tins.
Absolutely, they are nostalgic. You know, you keep them, you put your Christmas ornaments in them, you do all kinds of stuff.
Regift.
Regift. Regift.
All right, and so there you go, and then the variety pack right there. And everybody, I think, has seen that. It's a great office gift and the whole bit around the holidays in particular. But let's talk about the popcorn itself, because sometimes when I get popcorn out of a bag, it's not crispy.
Right.
And this is all great and crispy still.
Well, we are very, very particular about our popcorn. Obviously, we take great pride in it. All of our caramel corn is still popped in, made in copper kettles the old-fashioned way. We're using really interesting ingredients. Everything is non-genetically modified. We don't use corn syrup. We use brown rice syrup to sweeten our popcorn. We use cane sugar and brown sugar. We use real butter. There's no butter flavor. So it's really a real, true homemade product. The candy is cooked in the copper kettles, which gives it a really nice flavor. You don't get that when you're cooking in stainless steel. It's just not the same.
Yeah, yeah. And you all picked up on this thing, too, that I have friends that sometimes take their M&Ms at the movie theater and dump them in with their popcorn because they like that salt. Yeah, sweet and salty taste. So you solved that problem for us.
So our Chicago mix, which is our most popular item, is a cheese corn and a caramel corn mixed together in the same bag, which is exactly what you said, sweet and salty. People sort of cringe a little bit when they hear it, but I swear if you do 2 cheeses and 1 caramel, you'll be hooked.
Yeah, you're right.
You'll be hooked.
We got hooked in the office yesterday with the popcorn. Well, this is a great American story. And thanks for sharing it with us.
Thanks for having us.
And of course, you can order those tins. You can order stuff, you know, the boxes all set up for you.
Amazon.com. You can order all of our SKUs. We have all the 5 different flavors available, and of course, you know, locally in your stores. And we're happy to bring it to Houston.
All right. Everyone in the audience is going home with a bag of Chicago mixed popcorn. I was not done with that, Chris.
You're done with the segment.
I was not done with that.
Well,
I think that was... Well, I'm going to eat mine anyway, so there you go. To learn more about GH Cretors, we have put a link at greatdayhouston.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, to swallow. Up next, you may have had a bucket of popcorn while watching our next guest on the silver screen. He's starred in movies like Predator, Commando, and X-Men 3. Bill Duke joins us next.